Yes,
Yes.
Sukumar ji, fine.
Yes. I am Sukumar
Hello,
from
am I audible?
Yes.
Noida district.
I'm Swarna Viswas.
West Bengal.
I'm
Swarna,
an old student.
Swarna.
Okay, Dada. Okay, Dada.
Okay, just wait. I'll introduce করছে. Okay. Sukumar Ghosh. Sukumar Ghosh is my younger brother.
Oh,
And he is going with his teaching life on a English center, and he is very good teacher now,
wonderful.
and he is always going on well with his many students, and he has now already reached a goal, and I am proud of him, and I wish his success.
Wonderful.
Sir, one point.
Yeah.
Sir, one point I would like to share with you.
Yes.
What I know in English, in my life, all the credit goes to my brother Sukumar Ghosh. He is my teacher, he is my guide and pioneer.
Good. Great. Nice to have wisdom people around you to bless. That's always good.
Thank you, sir. Shona, introduce yourself. Shona.
Hello, I'm Swarna Viswas. I'm an old student of Dada. I have recently completed my master's.
যখন কথা বলবে তখন চালু করবে, মাইকটা মিউট করো সবাই। যে কথা বলবে মাইকটা চালু করো, বাকিরা মিউট করে।
I congratulate you, Dada, for completing 25 years of your English center. Words are not enough for explaining your contributions in our life and great hard work for us, for all the students. Really grateful to have you. You are really our. I'm so fortunate to be a part of such an amazing session. Thank you again.
Thank you.
What do you do, Swarna, now?
Shona, what do you do?
Sir, I have recently completed my master's
Which subject?
In English.
in English language and literature.
Which university?
Sir, Calcutta University.
This is how you are taught? I should ask one question and you will give like a ration or what?
Oh, sir, I have already told that. So that's why I think you haven't heard that.
Yeah, it was not clear. There was some disturbance.
Yes, I have already told that.
So what is the next plan?
So I'm preparing for NET, sir, UGC NET.
Okay. Your face is not seen.
There is a problem in my house, so I'm not able to on my video on.
Wonderful.
Cannot do.
Very good. So who is your most favorite poet?
My favorite poet is. There are many poets which I like. One of them I recall now that Rudyard Kipling, which is one of the poems I can recall of his If. And I from westerns, from European literature I like very much. From American literature I like very much Sylvia Plath.
Okay. Nice.
Other students are requested to introduce yourself. There are many students online, so I request you to introduce yourself.
Hello.
Dr.T.P.Sasikumar is here.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste. Madam.
Sir, I am Kavita Roy, and I am using class 12 in stream science. I celebrate this day with you.
Good.
Thank you, sir.
Others, introduce yourself.
Namaste,
There are
sir.
many online. I request.
Namaste, Dr. T.P.
Namaste.
I am
Neha.
Neha
Neha.
বিশ্বাস. I'm from Devapram, running class 12, student arts.
Great. Nice. Nice.
Okay. Others?
Namaste, T.P. I am Jyotirai. I'm from Devapram. I'm student at 12 and
There are many students. I request you to introduce yourself. Others are requested to introduce. Don't hesitate, please. Introduce. I think all of you are expert.
Good evening, sir.
Hello.
My name is Sagar Mondol. I am science student at
Debugram.
National United Academy.
Good. Wonderful.
Pinky, introduce yourself. You are online now. You are expert. I request you.
Hello, sir. Hello, am I audible?
Namaste, Pinky.
You are
Madam.
audible. Open
Hello, sir.
video.
Kaku, there is a problem I'm facing right now.
Okay, no problem.
I think I am the
You can proceed. Introduce yourself. Dr. T.P.Sasikumar is there.
Sir, how are you?
Enjoying. Tell me, Pinky, what do you do?
Yes, sir. I am a teacher right now in a government primary school.
Okay.
I am Kaku student. I was a Kaku student, and I still believe that I am still learning from him. He is an inspiration for me, and he is an inspiration for a lot of students.
So,
I believe.
what is that you studied to become a teacher?
He is so dedicated.
No,
He
you
do everything for
you are
me.
a teacher. You said, right? What is the qualification you gained? You did a graduation and a B.Ed.
Qualification.
Sir, I have done my masters in English
Okay.
and I have done B.Ed also.
Okay. So you are a MA B.Ed
MABA, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
and teaching in which grade?
Sir, recently I joined the government primary school.
Okay. Good.
Yes, Prime Minister.
So shall we start, Sonata?
Yes, sir, yes, you can.
You have to tell the history of your. No, that's the right time to tell. What is that you have done? When did you
Okay, sir.
start? What do you do? Otherwise, how many students you have? What are the memorable
Okay, sir.
experience you have? How many such people are there? Where do you run it?
Okay, sir. Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes. Very much audible.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Namaste. Dr. T.P.Sasikumar for arranging online celebration of my English center completing 25th year. So all the students, I would like to thank for joining. Am I audible, sir?
Yes.
So,
If it is not, I will respond. So you continue.
okay, sir. Actually, in 1998, I established English Center when I was starting or completing my SS course. Then I thought I would do something for our social activities. Then many students were afraid of English. They taught English in a different way, and they are afraid of learning English they did not have any interest in English. That is why they made good result in other subjects, but they failed to make good result in English. Then there are many students who quitted for studies only for English. This thing or this situation shocked me very much. Then I established English Center, and I never thought of getting job myself. My only job is to serve my society, and that is why I established English Center in 1998. On the very first day, I started with 4 students, and in 1 month, I mean to say, in the month of January in 1998, first day I started with 4 students, but in the month of January, 61 students came to me, and I divided them to groups and started my teaching. And then my students in 1998 in secondary examination, that called Matome, made very good results. And all the guardians, many educators, many students were impressed, and my teaching style also they liked. And then many students started coming to me to learn English. I don't know I was able to do them so, but they trusted me, and in this way my English Center, the success of English Center is going on till 2022. I mean to say from till today I have the opportunity to teach more than 10,000 students. Sir.
That's a wonderful achievement. A single-handed man starting a place to learn English is not something great, but continuing it for 25 years,
Yes.
that is a great dedication from you. That's why when my brother Sonata told me that he has completed, I said you should celebrate. And this is how you should celebrate, talking to the students, the alumni who achieved something in their life. It's very, very essential.
Yes.
And I asked each one of them to introduce, to know how good they are in good communication. So naturally, I also come from a small village. I don't think my students from my village on +1, +2 will speak like the way your children spoke. So I'm sure that has made a lot of improvement. Great.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Wonderful.
I
Very
am
good.
just trying to do. I am trying to spread them. I always told them that spoken is very essential thing in life. So you should learn spoken English. Or sharing too that there are many students who are getting higher studies. Some of my students are completing MBBS course. There are many who are in administration. There are many students who really believe me, and I always try to do good for them. And I think that they are being inspired by me. They believe me. I also believe on their talent. And always I say that everyone has talent. If they culture it, always he or she would be talented.
I'm sure, because when you started, if a student is 15 years today, after 25 years they must be at the age of 40. So there may be many students who would have reached at the highest possible positions in their life. I'm so happy there are 2 masters of English. I wish they are here and then have a communication. I just have few questions. Basically, what is Sonata Ghosh, your qualification? You are a English graduate or
A master degree, sir.
in English?
Master degree in English. Yes.
Okay.
Master degree in English.
So you started it when you completed your masters?
Would you like to say in the year?
Yeah. When you started
Nice.
25 years back, when you started 25 years back, what was your qualification?
When I started, I was studying my SS course, higher secondary, sir.
Oh, see, that is the
When I
correct.
started,
Yeah. After that, you qualified your masters in English.
yes, sir.
That's it.
I'm
So,
happy to inform you that, sir, when I was SS candidate in 1998, my student sit for the SS examination 2000.
okay. Nice to know something great.
Just try to do something, sir.
Yeah.
Anyone would like to say something
I just wanted.
about your university?
Yeah. Anybody who want to ask me something or maybe have a discussion.
Dr. TPS,
Yes.
can you say me what is the key of your success?
What do you know about me? How do you know that I am successful? Tell me, what do you?
As per our Kaku has said us that you are a very great man and you are you have joined the ISRO and it is a very good to know you. So I want to know that what is the key of your success? How can a man be successful in life?
No, you, Sabnaj, maybe Ghosh told you that I joined ISRO, therefore I am a successful man. There are a lot of people in ISRO. I left ISRO also. Almost 12 years now I left ISRO and then, no, I don't want that job. I came out of that job. So, joining to a job is not something which is great. Right? Do you know Abdul Kalam?
Yes, sir.
Abdul Kalam left ISRO after 18 years of service. But he joined Department of Defense. Correct? So getting a job in some center is not what is great. I love children, I love teachers, I analyze. Now, let me ask you, when you were 1 year old, do you speak Bangla fluently? 1 year old.
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
When you are 2 years or 3 years old, you speaking Bangla fluently?
Partly.
Yeah, you can speak very good, no?
Yes, yes.
What class you started studying English?
I have started my English course in class 1
Class 1.
as I am a student of KG school.
Yeah, so that means at the age of 5 you started.
Yes, yes, sir.
Now you are 15 years,
Yes.
17 years. Some age, maybe 10 years you know English.
Yes.
But is it that good as your Bangla?
Please repeat the question, sir, please.
Is it that good as your Bangla?
No, sir.
Why?
Why?
Yes, my question is why? Because age 1 to age 4, you studied a language which you don't know and it is very easy for you. But from age 5 to 15, you have grown. But still you are not able to make English as fluent as that. Why?
Because I think Bengali is my mother tongue. So
Do-
I have...
Do you know a human being like a girl like Sabnaj, how many languages you can learn equal to your mother tongue? 5 languages easily you can learn. Easily you can learn. Okay, now let me ask you. Suppose your father was Bangla, mother was not Bangla. It is not your mother tongue. But still you will learn both languages.
Yes.
Why?
Because circumstance,
Your?
my circumstance or my...
No. You know what language we learn faster? The language which require action. There is a great lesson how to learn language. The language learning not comes from classroom. English is being taught in classroom. I am sure Ghoshji also must be teaching in classroom. I can teach you any language which you don't know in a week's time. And you will be fluently speaking it. It's not a big job. Only thing, you should live with me. And I will ask many things. Assume that we both cook together in the kitchen. And I speak in a language which you don't know. I am from Malayalam. My language is Kerala. Kerala speaks Malayalam. I don't stay in Kerala. I stay in Andhra, Telangana. So I speak Malayalam. I speak Telugu. I studied in Karnataka, Bangalore. So I speak Kannada. In my childhood, we had a lot of laborers from Tamil Nadu. So I speak Tamil. Ami Bangla bolchi. Because I had a roommate when doing PhD. He was a Bangla. You understood?
Yes.
Balu ache?
When was Bengali, okay?
Maybe Ghosh doesn't know that I speak Bangla.
Yeah, really, sir, I don't know.
Yesterday I was talking to a Gujarati. I spoke in Gujarati because I worked in Gujarat for 1 year.
Sure. No, thank you.
Got it?
But I said, no, you speak very Sanskrit.
So
You know very much Sanskrit. I know. No, sir, I know.
language is not a problem. The most of the problem is you learn language in classroom. You are not using it. So the best method to learn language is
Out of classroom.
no, action oriented. Action should be there. If action is not there, your listening becomes, maybe you filter and say, oh, I don't want to listen. But if you are there in front of me and I ask you to take the pen, you have to take the pen, right? I am seeing you because there is an action.
Yes, sir. Practical.
Practical. Action oriented language,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
non-action oriented language. Two languages are there. So if action oriented language, you will learn fast. Non-action oriented, you will not learn. So what do I do generally? I teach language or I learn language with action.
Yes.
Got it? That is the best method.
Yes.
So what you should do,
There are some students.
don't read textbook. Now how do I teach? I used to teach in a 7th class students from Kerala. I picked up and asked them to make them in few months. They became fluent in English, international standard. Every day no class, only drama. Whatever somebody is, your textbook will become a drama. I will put movie and English movie, and after some time I will stop movie and ask 1, 2, 3. 3 students come. Act the earlier, whatever came in this movie, you have to act. Right? Now I will give one small exercise.
All are requested to mute their microphone. All are requested to mute their microphone. They are sound noisy, okay?
So how do you make your English better is lot of questions. When you ask question, you have to learn that subject, not listen. So that's why you want interaction.
Yes.
So this just now what I told about language, it is not what I prepared. It just comes out just like this. I don't have to learn and then come and sit here to speak. Got it? So while you were all discussing, I made a small note. This just now I wrote. With a date I wrote. I have always a pen and paper. When you have pen and paper, action is there. I am writing. One of the action which a student should do is write it. Then it becomes very, very casual. That's what is to be done. In classroom also, assume you are listening, write it down. So I learned many things because I interact with a lot of people. If at all I am good, my brother is saying that I am good because I interact. I don't give lectures, I interact with the people. That's what I like generally.
Thank you, sir.
I always advise them, sir. I always advise them to talk to others respectfully. I ask many questions. That is the process of learning. That is why they are improving.
Good.
Actually, there are many students who don't know English or hesitate to talk. That is why
No,
they are English.
but that is also not correct. Assume you look many things around your sitting place. There are many things, right? Tell me all that what you have inside your room. You can use any language. What is there inside your room?
Yes, sir. I told the student. I always tell the student to describe what he or she is seeing, outside or inside the room.
Yeah, anybody. I want to know, when I am asking, I want some student to unmute and speak.
Okay. There are many students. You can tell your what are you seeing or what.
Don't call and don't Ghosh, don't interfere, because they always expect you to call name, then only they will unmute. Don't do that. If you don't do, then they will become volunteer.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I want to clear myself that like you have explained so beautifully that why can't we speak English fluently?
Yeah.
That you said that English taught in classroom, that we practice English theoretically.
Yeah.
We do not practice it practically in our daily life. That is why we are not able to communicate with people. That is why we cannot speak fluently.
But you don't require. Swarna is the masters in English, right? What do you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Don't call me sir. Okay, I am Dr. T.P.S.
No, you are so respectable, sir.
Swarna, do you know who gives the title sir? Why sir is so important in the world? Do you know why?
It has come from the British.
Yeah.
British
Do you still want to follow British?
But we are using the language.
No.
Sir.
Wait. Do you? I asked the question. Give yes or no. Do you still want to follow British?
No, completely no.
No. Wait. Do you know sir title was given by the Queen with a great respect, like Sir Isaac Newton, Sir C.V. Raman, Sir Tagore?
Yes, sir.
But it was before the name. The respect sir is only when you get it before your name. Not Dr. T.P.S. sir. Sir Dr. T.P.S. is a big title. Number one. And number two, when it was given to Tagore, he accepted. But Mahatma Gandhi rejected it. Do you know this?
Oh no, sir. It was not known to me.
Yeah. Mahatma Gandhi rejected, saying, I don't want a title from the stupid rulers who are invading India. Do you call Mahatma Gandhi sir, or call Mahatma Gandhi only?
Mahatma Gandhi.
Yeah. Is it without respect?
Yes. No, it's not without respect.
Yeah. Do you call Krishna as Krishna, or you call Bhagavan Krishna as Krishna, sir? Just because you have respect to Krishna? Yeah. So actually, sir is an administrative word, and which is to be generally what happens today. You want some favor from somebody, you keep calling them sir. Assume you want to call your teacher with respect. A professor is bigger name than sir, because everybody is not a professor. Everybody is not a doctor. That is why we have a Dr.
Yes,
T.P.S. Dr. T.P.S. is a bigger name than Sir T.P.S. You understood?
Yes, sir.
Assume,
Professionally higher.
yeah, assume you have a brigadier. You should call him brigadier. Brigadier is a bigger name. Don't call him sir. When you call a doctor, when you go to a hospital, don't call him sir. Doctor is a bigger name than sir.
Yes.
You understood?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Yeah, so don't call sir. Sir is a very bad title which is given, which we don't have to follow. Even in Britishers like to call them sir during that time. Americans don't like. Suppose tomorrow you go to an MNC company owned by American, you call somebody sir, they will say stay outside, first learn not to call sir, then come inside. They don't like. Internationally, there are many
So then, how should we address you?
Mr. Mr. is a bigger name. Have you seen many movies in which British movies will use the word sir? American movies and all the other part of the world which is West also, they don't use the word sir. I am Dr. T.P.S. See,
Okay.
you are a teacher, you are a master, you are not a somebody small. You are a master. Master is something great. You have mastery of the subject, right?
Yes.
So you should analyze. What is most important is analyze. There is different style of learning. One is analyze, another one is judge, another one is criticize, another one is compare, another one is interpret. These are all different methods of learning. I am a master of learning. My job is how to learn. My books are all like that. My books, I have got my book which is called the Adaptive Learning. How do you learn? How do you learn things very adaptively? Okay. And you like poetry. This is my poem. Rhythm of Life.
Rhythm of life.
100 poems are there. And the another poem is, this is Life of Love. This is another poem.
Life of love.
Yeah. And another one is Raising of India by the Rays of India. These are all children wrote many articles and then I edited. Okay. Now you have Civil Service Handbook. There are many books like this. So when you write, it is a different language. This is another book, very casual book. It is not written by me. You know, today you have Facebook. When you write in Facebook, or will you use English language, very systematic text language? No.
Yes. Yes.
Very casual language. So there was one Orkut. It was like a Facebook earlier. So my students used to discuss with me many things. They never thought that I am going to make a book out of it. I also never thought. But when the discussion became very good, I made a book from that discussion. So this is called the Orkut Discussions. A book from the Orkut Discussions. Right? English is not very good there. Ideas are good. So learning itself, you must analyze. What do? I analyze language. You said language and literature. What is the difference between language and literature? Language
is just a medium.
No, don't say use the word just. Must be very careful. When you say just, you thought it is very simple, non-significant, right? Why did you use the word? Why did you use the word just there?
And there are so many languages.
No. I just asked a very specific question. Language is just. What does it mean? That just means what? Just is not required. You just tell the same sentence without just.
Trivializing the.
Yeah, don't trivialize.
Language.
Don't trivialize. Because language is, you know, how do I define language? Language is a multidisciplinary science. English is a multidisciplinary science, because every science you want to learn, you must know English. So English is a subject for me, the most wanted subject in the world. Without English, you cannot learn any higher studies, right? Any subject you cannot learn. Got it?
Yes, yes.
So don't say it's
Got it,
just
got
an English. It is English, the English, not a English. It is not a language. The English is the best language. That's only what is connecting all of us in the world, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Good, good.
Dr.T.P. Sasikumar,
Yeah.
there are many students who have joined later would like to introduce you.
Yeah, they can talk to me and then ask some question and then introduce and ask questions. That could be better. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Who are joining later,
Anyone?
you can ask something.
You could ask multiple. No
Anyone?
problem.
Hello, Dr. T.P.S.
Again, Pinky or Subnaj. Subnaj.
I have three questions to know. First one is that being a Bengali student, is it right to start study in an English medium school? Hello?
Nothing wrong.
Hello?
Nothing wrong. You can study in any
Do you
language.
think that there is a gap between the content and understanding?
Nothing is there. Actually, if teachers, Pinky, which grade you are?
Sir, I have done my master's and DA.
Yeah. Now, do you teach in primary class, you said, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Do you know when children learn in LKG, UKG, tell me which is the poetry which they learn? Nursery rhyme. We don't call them poems, we call them rhymes.
Rhymes, yes.
Most
Rhymes.
famous rhyme, you can tell
Cat-
Pinky.
Cat angel.
Yeah. Next one. Did you ask who wrote this poem? Did you know which
No,
which
sir.
which hill they
No, no,
went?
no.
Which hill they went?
No, no.
Okay.
No,
Now
no, no.
next poem you tell me.
Next poem.
Anybody else can suggest some nursery
Anybody,
rhyme?
anybody in this group?
Another nursery rhyme. Yeah, Pinky also can tell another nursery rhyme.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Yeah, did you know the tinkle tinkle little star, the meaning when you learned it?
No, sir.
Okay. What is the next line? Up above the
God
so high.
do you think that student understands or the teacher understood the word meaning by meaning?
Yes, so that is my question. That there is always
No,
a gap.
let me
Yeah,
ask you.
understanding
Let me
language.
ask you. Because you learned, we are able to discuss that and give as an example. This is how you should learn the language.
Without understanding the content.
Nothing wrong. Without understanding the concept, you learn many things, but later you ask. Got it? Learning is always like
Sir,
that.
I think,
Okay, now tell me.
I think for a rhyme,
No. Let me ask you. Did you understood gravity, the word gravity? Did you understood the meaning of many of the words which you are using in science? No. You are learning it first. Did you understood who is God and what is God? Do you know Swami Vivekananda went and asked, did the children understand the word meaning God? When you chant mantra, when you sing prayer, do you think you understand the meaning of every word inside that? Let it be.
so that's
Let
why I
it
don't
be.
believe in mantras. Don't I don't understand.
No. The belief, because you don't understand, you don't believe. That's what you said. That is wrong. Because you don't understand, you should learn.
Sir, we don't get the opportunity to learn everything.
Who
all
says?
the time.
Pinky can ask. No,
I
Pinky can ask any question and we can have any number of hours, and all that which you don't understand I can explain you, I can guarantee you. But don't tell I don't believe, I don't understand, therefore I don't want to study. People don't understand many things in their life, but we will not say I will not study. I don't understand, therefore I will invest more time. I don't understand, therefore I will ask a lot of people.
Actually, I just want to know that I actually taught a student from English medium school. Actually, he is a Bengali medium student. He lives in a Bengali family surrounded by Bengali speaking persons. So he doesn't know or speak in English that much good. So, but he learns everything in English.
Yeah.
Be it maths or be it some other thing, history or anything. And I realized that he is not getting the content. He just
If he is not, I understood. I am also from a Pinky. I am also from a small village. I understand what you are saying. As a teacher, you must have objective and scope. What is objective? Why are we teaching English in childhood? That objective should be clearly understood. It is nice that a teacher like you, who is a master of English, teaching in a classroom, asking this question. I appreciate it and I am very glad on that. You must understand, when I am teaching an LKG student, I believe that the student will become up to 10th class tomorrow, and from 10th they will go to 11th, 12th in some school where most of the subjects are taught in English.
yes, sir.
So, if you study in childhood, tomorrow he will be able to understand it better. Do you think because I have up to Dr. T.P.S. is from a small village, I studied up to 10th class in Malayalam medium, and I know how much difficult it was to learn 11th and 12th every subject in English. I failed in all subjects. Every subject was tough. I failed in all subjects just because I did not understand English. Got it? The other day I had a seminar in which one of my teacher from my school days, one of my teacher was also attending the seminar. I asked him to speak. He asked whether he can speak in Malayalam. I said, no, you can speak only in English. He left the webinar because he cannot speak in English. Got it? Do you know Srinivasa Ramanujam? The great mathematician. He would have never thought he will have to go to British and then do his higher studies. He never thought he will go to London, Trinity College, where he went. Do you know how many letters he wrote to the professors in Cambridge, professors in Trinity? Many letters. And you know, do they read that English is not good? Will they read that letter? He was not just a mathematics student. I am using the word just. He was not just a mathematics student. He was a wonderful English student. If he did not know English, we will not have a Srinivasa Ramanujam in this world. Take it from me. If C.V. Raman was a great physics man, but if English was not good, he will never get a Nobel Prize.
Yes, sir.
We don't have, just because Tagore wrote Bangla poems, don't think because of that.
I think as far as I can remember that R.N. Chego said that the fundamental study should be in their mother tongue.
That is actually wrong. I'll tell you, any student can learn 5 languages without any problem. Your brain is that powerful. You give me some students of your school and then give it to me every day 1 hour. I will teach them my language Malayalam. I will teach them Tamil. I will teach them Telugu. I will teach them Kannada. All these languages, and you will see in 1 month they will speak that language fluently. Guarantee. This is my guarantee. You can challenge
saying that-
if you want. See, children have ability, but we are not using them.
Yes, yes.
Now tell me,
Everyone
Pinky,
has talent.
Pinky, how many items are there around you? What is this? You think, Pinky, tell me what is this?
Pen.
No, don't tell me in English. You tell me in Bangla. Because your mother tongue is Bangla, right? I will keep on showing items. You should tell all the names in Bangla only.
Okay, sir.
Is it possible for you to tell English or Bangla? All the items which I am going to show me, are you going to tell in English or Bangla? Tell me. Which is easier? Which is easier? Which is easier for you?
He likes
You first show me, then I can say.
Yeah, tell me. I will tell. I will show many things. I will show many items like this. I will show many items around me. What are all that?
item.
Pen, mobile, spectacles, bottle.
All these are English. See, don't say English is not our language. English
It's
is,
a very common thing.
yeah, why is that everything common which you are using in your life, you are using English. And what is the problem in connecting and making it a sentence? Is it not English is very simple language for you? I went to Madhya Pradesh in a small village and they asked me, do you speak their mother tongue? I said, don't worry. I can speak to them in any language. They will learn English and they will understand my English, I said. Because everything is what you are doing around you. See, we are very, very conversant with English than mother tongue, I'll tell you. I cannot say most of the things around me, I cannot tell in Malayalam. Just because my mother tongue is Malayalam, that doesn't make me to keep every item. I don't know the Malayalam for most of my items around me. So I have to use English. So you have no escape. Understood, na Pinky? But when you grow, my idea is a LKG, 10th class, 12th class student is going to do graduation, masters, become a scientist tomorrow, go abroad, present papers. I don't know which student in 10th class is going to do. So what do? Every student I teach an international language. So tomorrow they will go out. Understood? Yeah. So my idea, when you look at each student in front of you, think about Tagore, think about C.V. Raman, think about Ramanujam, and say that, oh, I don't know who is going to do great things tomorrow. Let me make them to learn the language which is useful in the whole world. But that doesn't mean I don't speak my mother tongue, I don't learn my mother tongue. I should also learn. So the new education policy, you know what do they say? As many languages as you want, you can learn. And it is not true that you should use only English. The teachers and the students also should communicate in multiple languages. It's nice. Your brain will become much better when you learn many languages parallelly. That is why in childhood we keep learning a lot of songs. Though we don't understand the meaning, keep learning songs. Because it's like in a computer program, you allot space and later you reassemble them. So first allocation should come. As a young child, if you can learn 6,000 words, you become the bright. Up to 10 years, 12 years, you learn nearly 12,000 to 18,000 words. You are brilliant in every subject. Up to 24 years, 18 years to 24 years, you learn 30,000 words. Then you can learn many subjects in the world very easily. So language is like allocating your brain, using your brain. So that is why even when you learn Hindi songs, maybe you learn different songs, you don't even know the meaning. But learn it. Just learn it. So that you become very fluent in the other subjects to learn tomorrow. Your brain is used. Brain is like a rubber band. The more you stretch it, the elasticity will remain. If you don't stretch it, everybody has good brain. Everyone is given with the equal brain. But why people are brilliant and others are not brilliant? Because you are not using it. So what is the traditional method? They are all made to learn lot of slokas. When you learn slokas, when you learn poems, easy to remember. So your brain is always filled. Right? Then analysis, understanding will come later. So today, I don't know whether Pinky understood the London Bridge is falling down. Heard this, Pinky?
Yes, sir.
London Bridge is falling down. You heard this song, right?
I'm not getting it.
London Bridge is falling down.
London Bridge.
There is a nursery rhyme, London Bridge, right?
London Bridge.
Do you know where is London Bridge?
London Bridge.
Where is it?
London Bridge. I think it's in London.
No, that's not in London. Go and Google after this class, after this session, Dr. T.P.S. London Bridge. I explained there, London Bridge is in America, not in London. Okay.
I think I have heard this song before, but I never.
That is understanding. So even at your age, now also you did not understood what is LKG class people are singing. Is it your problem or the language problem?
My problem.
Yeah. So understanding is different, learning is different. You learned it, but you did not understand. Why you did not understand? Because you did not analyze. That's why I said analyze, criticize, judge, compare. All that comes later part in your life. And that need to be done at later part. Then you will see the beauty of learning. Yeah, it's great. And what do? Tinkle, tinkle, little star. I translate it into Telugu. Mirsu, mirsu, akashamlu. I translate it into Malayalam. Mide, mide, manatha, vaiduryam pol minnunnu. Bangla also we can translate. Sit one day together, we will translate all the nursery rhymes. Then you will know, I know nursery rhyme. Correct? Until then you cannot tell I know nursery rhyme. You learned nursery rhyme. Learning nursery rhyme is different from understanding. So one method to learn language is translation. I translate it when I don't know English. When I am from Malayalam medium, I don't know English. 11th and 12th I passed. Still I don't know English. When we have to learn Macbeth, what I did is I translated the whole Macbeth into Malayalam. That's how I learned. Okay. And what do? We have Shakespeare's Solitary Reaper.
No, we also translated it Macbeth.
Yeah. When I was in 12th class, I translated Macbeth. And when we have, behold her single in the solitary reaper. Behold her single in the field, solitary reaper. You remember that?
Yes, sir.
Yon solitary reaper, singing and reaping by herself. There are beautiful poems in Malayalam also. Perari atturu penkidave ninde nerariyunnu njan paadunnu. So I do lot of literature activity to understand language, inner potentials of language. So analyze.
Anybody has any question?
Another question, sir. I have another question to ask. I am very willing to know that how can I motivate and increase my students' concentration, because I find they are very restless and they don't find joy in learning.
First, I will tell you, Pinky, this is a normal problem. Many teachers will keep on begging. Please listen, because you are a beggar.
Yes, sir.
Okay, most of the teachers are beggars. I have another name for teachers. I will call them beggars. Do you think anybody sitting here has got a problem for listening to me now? Do you think your concentration is lost when I am talking to you?
No.
That is because it comes from my heart. And it comes into your heart.
Yes.
But whereas most of the teachers, their knowledge goes from brain. When it goes from brain, people lose concentration. Do you think a student loses concentration when they go to a movie?
No.
Do you think in between the director will come and then tell, please listen to my movie? Yeah, that is because assume that mathematics is being taught by Shah Rukh Khan.
Wow.
Hindi is being taught by Amitabh Bachchan.
Very village.
Amitabh Bachchan. Biology by Aishwarya Rai.
Stand to the class.
Aishwarya Rai is teaching
Stand to the
biology.
class.
Do you think the students will have concentration problem?
Okay.
So I want
Nice explanation.
I want Pinky to be like a film actress. Go there and then do all that
And
drama there.
can't be Aishwarya, Amitabh or Shah Rukh.
Yes, you can. See, I go to classrooms. You know how many hours I take? Pinky, you know how many hours I take class sometime? 48 hours. And no student will sleep.
My goodness.
I am a great teacher. Don't think that I've taught, you know how many teachers? I taught 1 million teachers, 1 million students, 1 million parents. You know what's my name? What did I ask you to call me? T.P.S.
Dr.T.P.S.
Yeah, you know what is T stands for? Teachers. P stands for parents. S stands for students.
Wow.
So I teach parents, teachers,
Because
you go to Dr. T.P.S. YouTube and look at any Gulf country like Kuwait, Saudi Arabia. Today is January 5th, right? 2018 January 3rd in Chennai. I had 100 principals in front of me. All the Gulf principals came to Chennai. I was a teacher for them for half day. After that, what happened? All of them took me to Gulf in every country and then started asking me to teach there. So you have to be a great teacher. Then every student will listen to you. You don't have to ask, please listen. You give me 300 LKG children, nursery class, age 3 or age 4. I will make them to keep quiet and then sit for 3 hours, 4 hours without sleeping pills. They will not make a noise.
Sir, please share.
They will not make a noise. If I
some
say,
techniques.
yeah, there are many techniques. I will teach you how to. My teaching, you go to look at my Dr. T.P.S. E effective, A effective. 2 classes generally I give to teachers. E effective and A effective. I was director for Academic Staff College. You know what is Academic Staff College? All the great university teachers who are all in the highest education in India, UGC. Those teachers need training, how to teach, how to understand various subjects where they can do research. I was director for that. And I used to go to different colleges, different schools and teach them. So teaching is an art. And if you know teaching, and one thing what I like in my life is only teaching. You give me any subject, mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology, English. You can see my class. Hindi, Dr. T.P.S. Hindi class, Dr. T.P.S. mathematics class, Dr. T.P.S. physics class. You ask any subject and then type it. Whatever is in our syllabus, in our area, I have covered all of them. It doesn't matter which subject, which language. You want English grammar, Dr. T.P.S. English grammar. You want tenses, Dr. T.P.S. tenses. You will have my class on tenses. So don't worry, Pinky. Don't say no concentration. Concentration comes only when you have interest. So how do you create interest? There are many methods. Got it? That method is sometimes you have to act, sometimes you have to dance. Your idea is to make them to learn. Mathematics also I can teach. Mathematics when I teach, I don't use boards. You know, I was teaching mathematics in one of the university until last December. I never use PowerPoint presentation, no board, no chalk, nothing. I will keep on speaking, they will have to write. And if they write, they have to send me the note. How do I teach? What is the square area of a square? See, I make a square like this. What is the perimeter of a square? This is 1 feet, 1 feet, 1 feet, 1 feet. So what is the perimeter? You don't have to learn formula. You know this is 4 feet, because 1 feet, 1 feet, 1 feet, 1 feet, 4 feet, right? Now, what is a triangle? Triangle is half of the square. This becomes one triangle up and one triangle down. Two triangles becomes one square. So if A square is the area for if BH, B into H is the area for a rectangle, half BH will be a triangle. You understood? Now this triangle you wanted to, any circle can be encompassed inside a circle. How do you know? This circle I will make it into a circle. Exactly, you can put one square inside that. Is it practically shown? Have you seen mathematics teachers doing practical like this?
Nice expression, sir.
Got it?
Anybody has any question?
Thank you.
I have one.
Thank you so much, Dr. T.P.S.
All of you should go to my YouTube and see what, and then give a comment there. Then I know, oh, Bangla, Ghosh students are very good. They are learners. Right?
Oh, thank you, sir.
Let me see how many students will go to my website and look at my YouTube. Dr. TPS, just search Dr. TPS, you will get on. And my mobile number also will be there. I can put you the mobile number. You can send me WhatsApp. Any subject which you don't understand, come back to me. Let that be physics, chemistry, maths, biology, any subject. I will teach you how to learn
Sir,
that.
I must give their numbers, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Anybody has any question in this group?
Yes, I have.
Subnaj.
Sir, one number. Okay, one number. Sabnas, mute.
Sir, on this side, sir, first of all, thank you for giving us time and this stage for we are interacting with you. It is such a pleasure. So that, sir, I just want to say that somewhere English has now become an universal medium for conversation. And I think the British, the colonialism, they ruled parts of the world. So I think that if in the past the Bengalis ruled in some parts of the world like the British did, so Bengali would be part of the universal language, right? Like English like that. But that is not the point. That is the point is that some of the students or the parents or some people, they just don't want to learn English. They just have the boycott mindset. We just don't follow the Western. This has been some primitive thoughts. But in some extent, to some extent, I feel that the students from local universities or rural universities, at a stage of time, they just feel it inappropriate to describe in English. Just they have not practiced it since their childhood, as you have said. So how can we end this war between languages, and just learn English, just to learn our mother tongue, and just to end this word and differences? So what is your approach to this point?
See, I have got a world craft, social craft foundation. So what I do is make children to interact from different countries. Last month we had an interaction with South Korea. How do you speak to them? How do you understand talking to them? One, don't think English was the language. No. When we don't understand something, we say it is Greek and Latin to me. Because Greek and Latin, most of the words came from Greek and Latin. The dictionary itself, lexicography itself, most of the words came from different languages. English also was revolutionized by lot of filtration. Many people started connecting each other. They found English as a common language for them to interact. And naturally, when colony came, people accepted English, right? When I asked you what is the name of this, you said pen, because this is invented by English people. Now similarly, when you say computer, you don't use the word on the computer. You say boot the computer. Boot is not a very good word. It is an American English. If computer was invented by Britisher, they will not use the word kill the process, boot the system, delete the message. They will not use, because they're all very common young children's language, but not an executive language. Medical languages, engineering languages, all are aristocratic. Latin, Rome, Germany, and all that European people influenced it. So who invents? They will give the name. If India is inventing lot of items and many people come to India to buy them, definitely Indian language will become great. So don't think language made popular many things. What you do, see, for example, there are a lot of Indian items. What is the English for idli? Idli only, because it is we made it. What is the English for chapati? Chapati is chapati, whichever language is there, because we made roti, we made chapati. Roti is roti. In whichever world you go to Germany, you ask for roti, they will give you roti. You want parota, you tell parota, they will give you. You say raita, they will give you raita. So, who is making it? Those people who are making has got an ability to provide language. Language is only an outcome of your production. Language comes from business. Language comes from production. So India is not great in producing things and exporting. When they came here, they could not name many things. They started giving names because we did not even give names for many of the items. Got it? And which is common there. They named it and then taught us. And we accepted it. That is the only, it is nothing wrong. Don't have to think that, my language and other language. Indian English is entirely different from British English. British English is entirely different from American English. American English is entirely different from Australian English. So we have dictionary itself. In English itself, when you go to digital dictionary, they will give you option. Which English you want? Now don't think like Argentina is very close to South America. They don't even speak English. They use only Spanish. They use only their mother tongue. That is why there is no development. So if India is progressing, India is developing because Indian people are going out. Why are we able to go out? Just now I gave examples of Srinivasa Ramarajam. Why he could go out? Because he learned English. So assume you wanted to be a villager, you want to be only in agriculture, you want to be in local politics. You don't have to know anything. You want a central politics, you need to know a little Hindi. So it depends on your aspiration, what you want to be in your life. See, without knowing English, if you cannot become scientist, finished. You want to get an ISRO job, you don't know English. Is it possible? Not possible. You have to learn, you have to know how to communicate. What is language? Language is not for communicating. Language is to network. Language is to network with people. I'll tell you, I got 8th class children from Kerala. After my retirement, first I went to Kerala, took 8th class children. I'll tell Ghosh the method of teaching language. What I did was, I had got 45 girls, 45 boys, 8th class. They don't know English. They are scared of English. They never studied in English medium. Now, English medium, LKG, UKG, all that is there. They don't even have English. They're very local in village, close to tribal area. I had a rich man who said, you do your experiment on English, I will support with money. First week itself, I took them to Goa. Goa beach. I told my children, write questions in mother tongue, Malayalam. You have to read this and ask question to every English fellow. You know, in Goa, who will be there? Every country, every rich people will come to Goa, and then they will be in the beach. You have to go and interview them, ask a question, answer, write it down, bring it back and tell me in the evening. Which language they can speak, you tell me. In 3 days, they did not speak English, but they had the courage of speaking English to anyone. So first what is required is, Arnav asked a beautiful question. Why the courage? What is lacking is courage. If you have courage, you will learn. If you don't have courage, the fear is what is problem. Every brain is very good, but fear inside make the brain not to work. That's a problem.
Yes. This is the problem of most students, sir.
Yeah, I know. That is why most of the children don't show video. They don't ask question. It is not that English is not good. They have fear. And what will happen?
Yes.
After the session is over, after 1 hour, they will think, yeah, I should have asked. I knew how to ask, but I missed a chance. Many people do this.
Yes, sir.
Don't do that. Be courageous. If there is a mistake, no problem. Dr. TPS is not very fluent in English. When I go to America and speak, I made lot of mistakes. So my students told, this word is not correct in America. This is British English. In America it is different. So many words we cannot use there. You have to learn it, stay there for some time, then you will learn, oh, this is not correct. Got it? So language always improves. You need lot of communication, lot of network. And don't think the way I am speaking to you is the way I speak in Discovery Channel. There is a commentary which I gave. Kumbh Mela. You know what is Kumbh Mela, right? For Kumbh Mela, Dr. TPS Kumbh Mela Discovery. You type, you will see in English. You will wonder, oh, is it this Dr. TPS who spoke? But there, I have to speak to Discovery English. That is different from I am talking to Bangla English. Right?
It is really a fortunate moment for us that we are interacting with you. This is really a proud moment for us.
Is there anyone have any question? Ibrahim, okay.
Yeah. Imdullah.
Ibrahim, any question?
Imdullah Biswas. Yeah.
Sir, do you have any person in your life who have motivated you in your that time? Actually, I mean to say, in our text, I have read APJ Abdul Kalam's autobiographical essay. So I have seen there that he had his father who have helped his to learn a lot of things like fundamental truths and so on, and spiritual thoughts. So my question is that do you have anyone in your life who helped you in your bad situation or suffering, and how have you overcome?
See, my brother was a professor in a college. When I passed 12th class, he told me, you cannot study mathematics, you can study language. Maybe you can study Malayalam, my mother tongue. Then I told him, I will take a PhD in mathematics. So it was challenging my brother, which made me to study mathematics. So it is not a role model. Somebody says you cannot do it, we should show that I can do it, right? That is why I studied. that made me to study. And he said, I will not give you admission in this college. So what did I do? I went to some other college. I got into politics and then got into a seat with influence. I was in a sports quota, which was actually fake. And then I jumped from that college to another college. From there I came back to my college. So BSc graduation I studied in 3 colleges. And I came back to my brother's college and said, I am here. You said you will not give me a seat. I am here now without your help. Right? So you need to have some. Either it can be a motivation or it can be a challenging somebody. So you need to decide. There is an inner sense in you which says. See, for example, Mahatma Gandhi came and wanted to become a politician. He went to Gopalakshmi. Gopal said, go around the world and then come back. He learned from many people. Right? So when we had in childhood, we never had a pressure of learning. So I was into a lot of politics. I was into drama. I used to read a lot of book. I go to library, mingle with a lot of people. So that gave a lot of courage. Swami Vivekananda, when he wanted, he had a professor to guide. He went to Ramakrishna with his professor's recommendation. Good. If you have good questions, there will be somebody to give an answer. If you have some challenge, there will be somebody. Then later what I did was, I started reading a lot of books. When I read Mahatma Gandhi became probably the largest number of lectures which I gave was in Vivekananda Institute in Hyderabad. And this book is on Swami Vivekananda's 150th birthday. We are going to have 12th January. If you are all there, we will celebrate. I remember I came to Calcutta to give a talk in MDRT, the largest business people in insurance company. After listening to my lecture, all of them said, yeah, we are seeing another Vivekananda here. Right? So because I take Vivekananda said, I am the condensed India. And I keep saying I am the condensed Vivekananda. You can listen Dr.T.P.S. Vivekananda. You will see some lectures. I think before that year in Hyderabad, I gave a lecture on 12th January. We had a group youth meet. So you have to learn. And then when you learn, you become a mix of Vivekananda. You become a mix of your teachers. You become a mix of your professors. You become, see, when I read Shakespeare, I become Shakespeare. Recently, I was teaching Bhagavad Gita. So when I teach Bhagavad Gita, I become Krishna. When I am reading the question from Arjuna, I become Arjuna. So learning has to be like becoming a drama. You are learning, you are reading a book. That means you are dialoguing with that person in the book. When you read Wordsworth poetry, you should become Wordsworth. Correct? When you read Macbeth, you should become Macbeth. Bernard Shaw's drama, beautiful drama. The soldier jumps inside the room. You should become that soldier and jump inside the room. Right? And if you can imagine things, whatever you are reading, let that be physics, maths, chemistry, any subject, any poetry, you can become that person, and with bhavana. Bhavana is imagination. You become a dynamic learner. Otherwise, you become a passive learner. So I was a dynamic learner. So who inspired? When I am reading a poetry, the poet inspired me. Got it? When I read Kalidasa, Kalidasa is standing in front of me and singing for me. When I go to Kailash, Shiva is there with me, traveling with me. Got it? That should be the feeling. Then you realize, I understood all these people are with me. Is it not great to feel that everybody is with me? That's what you should have.
Anybody has any question? Imdadullah, would you like to say something? Imdadullah, would you like to something?
Yes, sir, I would like to say something.
Yeah.
Your sound is not clear. I think, Imdadullah, your sound making noise.
You could also put on the chat box if you want.
Hello?
Yeah.
Imdadullah?
Pinky also came in between and shown the face.
Please react.
Yeah, tell me, what did you write?
Yes. You can proceed. Imdadullah?
I would like to
You can proceed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to thank Mr. T.P.S. sir spending
Don't call him sir. Don't call him sir, only Dr. T.P.S.
for spending Dr. T.P.S. for spending valuable time with us.
Thank you.
Sir, I would like to ask you a question. Can I proceed?
Yeah, don't waste time, just ask.
How did you pray?
Yes.
Lot of disturbance, beta. You can type in the chat box, I could read.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, tell me.
How you become so great and
How did I become a friend?
how did you become so great?
Yeah, being great. Great is a big step. How do you climb onto the 10th step? By climbing many steps, right? So each step is important. What do we do is every day you decide. What is the difference between animal and human being? Animal cannot learn, but human beings can learn. So what you should do, keep on reading. Keep on learning. That is the best method. I cannot go to Europe, but I can read. See, I remember when I went to London, you should read this book. This is available free on my website. Dr.T.P.S-Shiksha.in. That's my website. 9447437 That's my number. When I went to London, what did I write? I wrote
Can you repeat the website name?
Dr. TPS. You just search on Google, you will get it. Hyphen Shiksha, SHIKSH, Shiksha. .in. IN.
I will give you details.
9447437 That's my number. See, when I went to London, I wrote this poem which is called Victorial Celebration Late Visit. Why did I write late visit? Because when I was reading all the poems in my childhood, I was visiting it through the books. But physically I went later. Got it? So, even if I don't know your place, I don't know where is your place. But what I did was, when Ghosh contacted me, and then he has given me that place where you are from. You are from Nadia, Nadia. I know it is 145 kilometers from Calcutta. It takes 4.5 hours. So what do? I go and search and then find out to that place. So what you should do is always keep learning. Now I know where Nadia is. In between the rivers, in center from the northeast of Calcutta. You travel 150 kilometers, you will reach there. So I learned the geography when somebody come in contact with me. So every moment keep learning. That is the best method to become a learner. When you feel learned, oh, I have a dignity. What do you learn? Don't say that when I learn I get a job. That is unimportant. Job, money and all will come. What is important is dignity. I know. You ask me, I will tell you. That guarantee will have. That is what is essential. I think Imabdullah's mic is very bad, so I am muting him. Don't unmute. Yeah. You can write in the chat.
Can I say something?
Yeah. Sabnaj can ask here.
My mind to become IAS officer in my future. I am preparing from since class 10. Yeah.
Just
I like that movie.
You will get full information from this. That's one of the best. 9447437 Otherwise, Civil Service Handbook, Dr. TPS. There is freely you can download it and use it.
Muted your audio. Unmuted.
Sir, you are muted.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you this. That's it. 9447437 Send a WhatsApp or write Civil Service Handbook. Download it. The PDF is available for you. And there are a lot of one playlist in Dr. TPS where I am teaching how to read newspaper, how to improve your English, how to learn geography, how to learn history, how to learn biology, each subject wise, how to learn Indian tradition, Brahma Vidya, Yoga Shastra, lot of lectures under UPSC, Civil Service. There is a playlist. Nearly 100 videos are there. Good enough.
Thank you.
Good enough, my brother Ghosh. Are you happy? You are muted. Ghosh is muted.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And for arranging a celebration, my 25th year. So I am thankful to you for arranging this webinar. And I never thought you would arrange this celebration on 5th January.
It's always nice to see children. And then today morning I had a program in North Bengal University. They were celebrating 1 week program, but that got cancelled because half was physical and my lecture was virtual. But university denied, saying that no physical meet, so they postponed it maybe next week or sometime. I am there in North Bengal University. So I keep coming to your place virtually. Almost there are a lot of my students who are all professors, you senior. Today the registrar has sent me a message saying that it is postponed. So many university people contact me.
So I would like to say that
Yeah.
you must say something for my students.
Yeah, I think always keep enjoying. Life. All my books are life. Life. Life made simple. Life rhythm of life. Life is to live. Reflections of life. Many are there. Why do I write life? Life. Live in full enjoyment. Learn in full enjoyment. Learning is an investment for future earning. When you write LEARN, learn. When you learn driving, after driving you learned, what do? You remove L board. So from learn, you remove L, what you will get? Earn. You can earn money. Right? We have in Bharatiya Shastram, Indian tradition, Karagre Vasate Lakshmi. Karagre Vasate Lakshmi. This shows money, right? Where is your money? Your money is in your hand. Karamadhye Saraswati. Who is staying inside your hand? Knowledge. Money is inside your hand. Knowledge is inside your hand. Karamule Sthita Gauri. Shakti is in your hand. If all these three are in your hand, when money is in your hand, you can start a business, you can start your action. So Vishnu will be in your hand. When you have Saraswati in your hand, Brahma will be in your hand. You will become highly creative. And when Shakti is in your hand, you will be able to get peaceful mind, meditation, Samadhi. That is Shiva. So all the Trimurtis will be with you. But don't keep Trimurtis, keep their wives. Saraswati, Lakshmi and Parvati. That is the meaning of Karagre Vasate Lakshmi, Karamadhye Saraswati, Karamule Sthita Gauri, Prabhade Karadarshanam. Morning itself you look at it and then say, everything is in my hand, not in somebody's hand. Nobody need to give you. You can create from inside. And that power you have, you will become what you want in your life. All the best. God bless you. Inshallah. See you sometime somewhere. I have muted you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for arranging and celebrating my 25th year visitors. And I must say all the students to meet you again, and sir, side I also give the details to all of them.
Look at my YouTube and then you will have any question you can ask me. Definitely we can come back anytime, you can call and we will post a Google Meet to have dialogue. Some of my students also will join. Today I did not call my students, otherwise they will also come and join whenever I say. Right? So we will have an interaction with the...
I must. Yeah. So I request you to arrange something next time. Okay, sir.
We will circulate and all of you can join so that you will get to know many people around the world.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you all the students.
That I like. Swarna said, thank you, Dada. Wonderful. Love you, each one.
Yes, sir. They call me Dada. Yeah.
Love you.
Sometimes there are some students who call me sir, but I don't like calling me sir. They request them to call me Dada.
Good.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much for giving the time and opportunities to have
See you. See you all. Good night. See you soon.
Okay, thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All of you, thank you. You can quit now.
Thank you, Thank you, Dr. T.P.S.
Thank you. Love you all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can now off it.
No, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Everybody come now. Can now leave, okay? Our program is going to finish now. And I think that it is a great success for Dr. T.P.S. My great pleasure to have you in this situation. Thank you very much, sir.
So it is nice that you had a great 25th year celebration. Wonderful. Thank you.
I just try to do something for my students.
Good, wonderful, great.
Okay, thank you. Give me your blessing. I am always waiting for it.